Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In the today's video, I am going to discuss small signal model of MOSFET. So basically, it is the equivalent circuit of FET which is used in analysis of small signal FET amplifiers. So this circuit is obtained by using this equation of drain current. Let us look at the symbol of the MOSFET. It consists of three terminals which are drain terminal, source terminal and gate terminal, right? Now, in between gate and source terminal, the oxide layer is present, because of which the gate current is 0, that is Ig is 0, right? So here I have drawn the equivalent circuit in which the gate current is 0, that is there is open circuit between gate and source terminal. Okay, so this open circuit between gate and source terminal indicates that the gate current Ig is 0. Now this Gm, that is the transconductance, and Rds represents the dynamic drain resistance. Now guys, these GM and RDS are the small signal FET parameters. So in this video, I am going to discuss these FET parameters in detail. First of all, I am going to discuss transconductance, that is GM. It is the rate of change of drain current with respect to gate to source voltage, that is VGS, or we can define it as the slope of transfer characteristic, right? Now that's the formula for GM, that is dID by dVGS. ID is the drain current and VGS is the gate to source voltage. Now let's derive the formula for transconductance for the MOSFET in saturation. Right, so in saturation region, the drain current is given by Id is equals to half mu NCOx W by L into VGS minus VT whole square. So this term mu NCOx W by L is basically a constant term. So let's just take this constant term as K. Now, in order to calculate the GM, that is transconductance, we have to differentiate this drain current ID with respect to VGS. So let's differentiate this equation with respect to VGS. These are the constant terms, so we have to differentiate this term, VGS minus VT whole square. From here, these two gets cancelled out and we get K into VGS minus VT. So this is the formula for GM. But like for numerical purposes, if we are given the drain current, then how can we calculate this transconductance parameter? For that, let us derive one more formula for transconductance. Now here, drain current in saturation is given by half K. K is the constant term which is mu NCOx W by L VGS minus VT whole square, right? From here, we have to calculate, we have to determine this VGS minus VT term, right? So for that, we have to shift this 1 by 2K in left hand side, okay? Now we have to take square root both sides. Now let us substitute the value for VGS minus VT in this transconductance formula. We get GM is equals to under root 2KID or under root 2 mu NCOx W by L into ID. So that's the formula for transconductance. Now let us discuss dynamic drain resistance in detail. Dynamic drain resistance is the reciprocal of the slope of drain characteristics. Now let us discuss drain characteristics. The drain characteristic is basically the graph between drain current and drain to source voltage. So dynamic drain resistance, that is RDS, is reciprocal of slope. And we know that the slope is given by ID by VDS. So it will be VDS by ID. Right? Now, if MOSFET has considerable channel length modulation, then drain current increases even in saturation region, right? If drain characteristics are projected backwards like this, then they cut voltage at the axis, which is known as minus VA, comma 0. Here this VA is early voltage, right? And this is given by VA is equals to 1 by lambda, and this lambda is called the channel length modulation parameter. Now, let us take this point as A and this point as Q. Considering these 2 points A and Q, we have to determine the slope, and slope is given by y2 minus y1. So this is y-axis and y2 is basically id, minus y1 is 0. So it is id minus 0 upon x2 minus x1. X-axis is VDS. So VDS minus of VA. So it is VDS minus of VA, right? Let's solve this equation. Let's substitute the value of VA. From here, this is a slope, and from here we can calculate dynamic drain resistance RDS, which is 1 upon slope. That is reciprocal of slope. We get VDS plus 1 by lambda upon ID. So that's the formula for RDS. Now, if 1 by lambda, that is early voltage, VA, is much greater than VDS, that is drain to source voltage, then RDS, that is dynamic drain resistance, becomes 1 by lambda ID, right? So in some of the numericals, we can use this formula also, where the condition given is that this parameter 1 by lambda is much greater than VDS, or early voltage is much greater than VDS, right? If this condition is given, then we can use this formula. Now, second case is that if MOSFET has negligible channel length modulation, then drain current remains constant in saturation region, that is slope will become 0, and this means that this lambda also becomes 0 for negligible channel length modulation, right? In that case, we can use RDS as infinity, right? We can substitute lambda 0, then it will become infinite. So this is the case for 0 channel length modulation. Now guys, if channel length modulation does not exist, then we can say that the MOSFET is ideal, right? So ideal MOSFET is basically the ideal current source. So this is the drain terminal, this is the source terminal. Ideal MOSFET is ideal current source, right? But a non-ideal MOSFET becomes non-ideal current source due to the channel length modulation effect, right? Because of which the additional dynamic drain resistance is connected, and that's why it will become a non-ideal current source. So guys, the product of GM and RDS, this GM transconductance and dynamic drain resistance, is basically known as amplification factor or intrinsic gain of the amplifier, and it is given by mu. Mu is equals to GM RDS. It is the intrinsic gain of the amplifier or the amplification factor of the amplifier. So that's all for the today's video. Thank you very much for watching, and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.